Okay, so it's Sai here on TBFM. I'm speaking to Foster Ignacio from the death metal page. Would you like to say hello? And I'm going to let you say your name so I'm not embarrassing myself.
Hey everyone, I'm Fausto. You can call me Faust, it's okay with that.
Okay, so whereabouts are you in Argentina?
Buenos Aires,
Okay,
it's the
cool.
capital city.
Okay. When did you start the death metal page?
Well, it was when I was at last year of school. I was at a friend's house a few years back and realized that there was no death metal page on Facebook yet. So
Okay.
I just decided to do one, and it really didn't reach any people until 2 years later.
Yeah, what was it
Yeah.
that made that happen? How come it started to reach so many people?
Well, I really don't know. I just saw it one day, and there were like 30,000 people, and I was like, "Whoa, this is amazing! Let's do something about it." So I looked for two new admins.
Okay.
One's called Thomas and Martin
Yeah.
from UK,
Okay.
and they just started helping me with the page, promoting bands. That's the main focus of the page.
Okay, so what makes a good post? Like, because obviously, I guess you get a lot of people saying, "Oh, could you post our band?" So, what makes you decide? Yes, this is what we're gonna put up on the page.
Well, first of all, when someone sends me a message with the band or something, I just listen to it, look for good sound quality, and something like not really. It's not mainstream the word, perhaps. I don't know how to say it,
Something.
but something that you listen to and think it's interesting, good, and deserves a promotion because it's it's underground, can't reach many people. You see their Facebook page, they have just 300 fans.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that's what makes me promote them.
Okay, cool. So, are you actually in a band yourself, or do you play any instruments?
Whoa, you'll kill me with that question. Um, no, I started playing bass guitar just a few months ago. I haven't played any instrument before, and I just think it's not for me playing instruments.
Oh, there's always time to
I'm
learn.
not really good at it.
Well, few more years or something. Well,
Yeah.
so I mean, it's interesting because obviously you've been thrown into the world of page, like large page admin on Facebook, and you don't necessarily have a musical background. I mean, how do you feel about that? Do you feel like do you enjoy your role, or do you feel kind of bound to do it?
Well, I've been listening to metal mainly since I was 5 years old.
Yeah.
Started listening to death metal at 13 years old, more or less, and there are so many bands out there that can't reach people, so I feel like I have to do something.
Yeah, yeah.
If I can't do it, I have to do it.
Good.
So I have the possibility to reach so many people, I just do it.
Great. Okay. So could you tell us what the local scene is like in Buenos Aires? You know
Yeah.
what are the
Well,
what are the young bands like?
there are really good bands now. There have been metal bands since the 80s, perhaps, and it's not a popular genre here.
Yeah.
You've always got metal bands playing at bars and tiny places,
Yeah.
but there are really good bands. I think I passed you Fin du Monde once.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a great band here. We got Omens of Plague, Dragonauta, but it's a growing genre. There's every time more people go attending to the shows, but mainly it's still underground. When Metallica or another great band comes here, it's full of people, but not local bands.
So do you get a lot of the larger artists coming into the city, like say Metallica, etc.?
Yeah, the last years there have been a lot of bands coming here. We got Slayer in this week. Mastodon, and a few other bands. But yeah, there are a lot of bands coming from outside playing here.
It seems like quite a healthy and interesting scene then. It'd be cool to hear some more stuff if you could send it over at some point.
Yeah, of course. I just contact the bands, and if they're interested, I tell you.
Okay, excellent. So what are your favourite, local bands?
Favorite local bands, I
Yeah.
have to say Mastifal, Wolfson, Warbreed, but their first CD. Now they're changing a little bit.
Yeah.
Not really good.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, that's
That's the
lineup changes.
That's the most politically correct way to say it, isn't it? Not as
Yeah,
good.
yeah, it's not my style of. It's not that death metal I like. Just
Yeah.
there are a lot of people that like it and attend to their shows, but not me.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, Fin du Monde and Domestic Plague, I have to say.
Okay, excellent. Well, how about local like record labels or companies? Is there any that you know of that you could give a shout out to?
Not record labels, but there's a really interesting magazine.
Okay.
It's called Headbangers.
Okay.
They have started a few years back, and they are really good. They're just devoted to their work, and every time I can, I buy their magazine or check their forums. It's pretty amazing what they do.
Okay, cool. So we'll put a link up to that on the Friday Frenzy page as well, and get some people looking at that. Okay, so is there any gigs that you're looking forward to? Who you paying to go and see?
This year there's Arch Enemy coming here.
Okay.
They're 2 weeks from. Yeah, in 2 weeks there I will be going to Arch Enemy, and well, they've been here 2 times before. I never attended their shows. There were, I was out of money or other things, but I'm really waiting for it. And
Cool.
I'd love, Nile at the Gate, something that kind of sound here.
Yeah. The perhaps more like Gothenburg kind of sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that'd be great. There are many bands here, perhaps more brutal, but not something from Sweden.
Okay, so what's your favourite UK band, would you say?
Well, I really love, complicated.
Yeah, that's all right. Take a
I
sec to
really
answer.
like Ancient Ascendant.
Ancient Ascendant. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, do you know it?
Yeah, I know them. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it from Facebook. I found them and they really blew up my mind. I don't know. It's a really good sound.
Oh, sounds like you've got the dog in the background there.
Yeah, that's my dog Odin. I don't know what's happening to him.
That's a very metal name, Odin.
Yeah, I really love Norse mythology, that's why. Hey, I'm Polse, death metal administrator here on TBFM Radio Frenzy, and this is Cretaceous Chasm from Blooded Science.